Your Country 1039 KGRT, Mr. Alan Jackson, and Remember When.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day. And our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces, is very simple. We are into the holiday season. I saw a little survey that was done by DFS that said 17% of men compared to just 7% of women get someone else to wrap their holiday gifts because they dislike doing it. Yeah, and I'm one of those. I'm a horrible wrapper. I will admit that. And if I could get somebody else to do it for me, I will definitely do it for them. But, wrapping presents isn't the only thing that I know a lot of people don't like to do. So out of the holiday activities that you could do and you don't like, if you could, would you hire someone else to do something that you don't like to do for the holidays? Would you hire somebody to do all of your wrapping for you? Perhaps small bribe for one of your children, that would work. Or perhaps, something a little bit more taxing, pay someone to do your shopping for you. That would be really nice. Although I do like shopping for friends because I feel like personal gifts are really good there. You got to know your friends. But what is it that you could hire someone to do that you don't like doing for the holidays? Think about all the stuff that you do for the holidays that you don't enjoy. If you could hire someone to do that for you, would you? Yeah. I have a feeling that mom would probably say something like, have somebody else cook the dinner and everything, because everybody always ends up at my mom's house for some reason for the holidays. And but she'd probably be bored if that happened, to be honest with you. It's just the way she is. She likes to work. So what would you do? Or if you could, would you hire someone to do something that you don't like to do for the holidays? Like, I don't like to do that. You can go ahead and do that for me. If that would be cool, that would be awesome, right? Well, that is our question of the day. If you want to go ahead and let me know your answers, go ahead and call me. Text me, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, we are live on our social media pages as well. So if you want to go ahead and just leave your comments there as well, our YouTube and Facebook pages, go ahead and get that done. So, our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. If you could, would you hire someone to go ahead and do what you don't like to do for the holidays? Something that you don't like to do, you could hire someone to do it. Would you do it? Or if you could at least talk someone into doing it, would you do it? What would that be? Let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay. Hopefully that sounded okay. It was a little bit weird in my headphones going on, things like that. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure exactly what's happening, but hopefully everything sounds good on you guys' end. But if you could actually hire somebody, would you actually hire somebody or get somebody to do something that you don't like to do for the holidays? Maybe it's the cleanup, after all the wrapping paper and presents and all that stuff like that, getting somebody else to clean that up for you after everyone is gone for the day and you end up having to do, all of that stuff to make sure that everything is cleaned up. Yeah, that would be something. Perhaps, they can go to work for you. I don't know, give you a few extra days off, right? So you can actually enjoy the holidays. I don't know what it is, but if you could actually hire someone to do something that you don't like to do for the holidays, would you do it? Or what would it be? I wonder. Yeah, let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. See, I knew this one was coming in. Just got a text message that said, shopping. Please let them do all of my shopping for me. That would be awesome. I think that's why more and more people do their shopping online. It's not necessarily that they don't like shopping or buying gifts for their friends and family. I think it's that mainly we have problems dealing with what is that? People. Yeah, that kind of thing. So maybe that's just what it is right now. But shopping, yeah, I definitely would, get someone to do that. As we wait for a few more answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world today. The U.S. government has removed tariffs on various food items, including beef and coffee. The move may lower some food prices there. So I think tariffs on food, unless there's a really big abundance of it, I don't think we should really do that. Other goods, maybe, we'll see how those goes. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne's Los Angeles condo is on the market. Only $2.37 million. Darn. 2.37 million short. Just a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Let's see. Grillo's Pickles has created a classic dill pickle candle in time for the holidays. Oh, that's just not right. Not a fan of pickles. We all know that. Let's see. A chimp escaped on Friday at the Indianapolis Zoo. The chimp was tranquilized and returned to its enclosure. Witnesses described the scene as chaotic and alarming. The fire department received a call about the animal bite. The zoo said that everyone is okay. And when one of the more frightening pieces of news that I've ever had to come across, probably going to be released around Halloween next year. At least that's what it would be probably best as a horror movie. But Sony Pictures has closed a deal to develop a movie based on Labubu dolls. Yeah, if it's not a horror movie, then I don't know what's going on. Speaking of the movies, let's see. Now You See Me, Now You Don't opened up at #1 at the box office. The Running Man remake, it came in second. Predator Badlands is still in there, Regretting You, and Black Phone 2 is still in the top 5 there for your weekend movies. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. The holidays are here, and there's lots of things that we love during the holidays, and probably more than just a few things that we don't like to do. So if you could, would you hire someone to do something for you that you don't like to do for the holidays? Shopping is definitely in one of those. I would say the dishes. I would actually hire someone to do the dishes at all times, really, for me. But yeah, that would be it. What about you? Let me know your answers for our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.